It's that time again, folks. The time where I must say greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to a stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for some Dwarf Fortress. And yes, it loaded up quickly, because I made sure that everything was all hunky-dory with the game before we started. Kiko, actually being on top of things, happens more often than you think. Hello there, Ada. Hello, Sapbrook. Hello, Not a Rogue AI. Hello, me. I posted there. I did indeed post. How are you all today? I hope you are doing well. Hope things are going good. I had a terrible idea for a third army in Warhammer. It is a terrible idea. Days since lava accident. I mean, it's been streams. We had no one die last time. Nobody died last stream. No one. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody died last stream, so we can make it 2 streams, I'm sure. 2 streams where nobody perishes. We have 197 dwarfs. And only 1 dwarf that is angry. And that is our bard.
Yippee!
And that is Deus Phoenix there with 4 years and a 4-year streak. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. That truly is kind. Here's to 4 years of watching your amazing content. Oh, you didn't have to there. Thank you. That is really kind of you. Thank you. We had just put Wex's ghost to rest. Because they'd started haunting and we didn't realise that that was happening. It was a thing. We could spend this time setting up some tombs. That's what we can do. We can spend some time setting up a couple of tombs. Ooh, a pouch of gold. Time for more Keshem Buck Rampage Fortress. That is true. It is time for more Keshem Buck Rampage. Absolutely time for more of it. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you. And then there is Redshift subbing as well. 19 months. Thank you ever so much. And hello, Lieutenant Havoc. Hello, TomTom. Saw your progress on your music stream. Look really cool. Thank you. They're not done yet, Deus. I need to finish them off tomorrow. But I think I can get them finished off tomorrow. And I'm already having ideas for a third army. And no, it's not Space Marines. I'll already have 2 armies of Space Marines. I won't need a third army of Space Marines. It's not a third army of Space Marines, but it is silly. It is, in fact, a very silly idea. I have a couple of empty... What? Are these empty? No, they are not empty. But some of these are in fact open. Stray ram. How are we doing on the... There's still a lot of livestock. There is still a lot of livestock. No trading going on because it's late winter. But spring is coming. Are they called... No. That genuinely it is not a Space Marine army. It's not going to be a Space Marine army. I wish the elves would bring unicorns for me. That would be pretty good. But they don't ever bring me unicorns. We've been going for 10 years now, and there are no unicorns. Literally no unicorns. Also, how are we doing on steel spears? We're doing great. Copper cages, we're doing great. Land marines. No. There are no... There's none of that. Also, I have realised that by having this be a constant thing, we are not making any of those... let's stop doing that right now. And you can keep making wooden barrels. And this is never open, I realise. We have all these traps, and it's never open. It's just never ever open. So we can probably also get a weapon trap going here with a lovely mechanism, because we have a lot of spears now. We can definitely use all these old spears. Look at the great spears that we've been making. Those are really, really good spears. Like, they're all at least brilliant quality. That's really good. Also, we can put a few swords in here to make another thing, because we have some not that great swords. Like that. That one there can also go in. These just really holdovers from back when we were making lesser quality swords. Yeah, you can do that. So, how are you all? Hope everything's good. You're going to store an item in the stock bar, but you're stressed. Rakenshin is stressed. But Rakenshin is... Yeah, Rakenshin is stressed, but I'm pretty sure they're actually quite happy. Yeah, they're pretty happy. So, stressed, but happy. You're okay, I guess? Sounds good. Hello, Magma, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, the army idea is very silly. I try my best to, like, link my armies up with fluff and everything else. Like, I want my armies to be, like, united in their theme. And you're doing well, doing some work around the house, sounds good. But, one of the things I thought about was doing an Imperial Guard army, Astra Militarum. And then I thought, what about oops all tanks? Just an army that is oops all tanks. An armoured division that is nothing but tanks. It wouldn't require many models, that's for sure. No, Imperial Guard tanks, not Space Marine tanks. And then someone thought, why not Lehman Russes? Because there are not only is the tank commander that uses a Lehman Russ, but there are also 7 types of Lehman Russ. So you could absolutely have an army that is just Lehman Russ tanks. Yeah, Lehman Russes, yeah. There are 7 types of Lehman Russ out there, depending upon the main turret. So, you could have a lot of versatility. Because the different turret gives it different rules. I mean, I might also have the odd Hellhound in there, just to... What's a Lehman Russ? What is a Lehman Russ? Well, all you need to do is type in Lehman, L-E-M-A-N, space, R-U-S-S, Lehman Russ. And you will find that tank. Oh, no mechanized infantry. Just tanks. Like, not even mechanized infantry. Just tanks. Yeah, 40k, yes. Well, what do you think that tank was named after, Deus? Also, Techno Sarah there with the Avatar tax. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. The Avatar will use those sesame seeds well. Likely to try and persuade me not to get Lehman Russ tanks. No love for the Rogal Dawn? I mean, I can't put a commander in a Rogal Dawn, Rogue. I can't put a commander in a Rogal Dawn. They go in a Lehman Russ. Like, if I'm only gonna have tanks, I can't splash out on a Rogal Dawn. Guess this means that Cloud is going to have to buy some tank models. I mean, at the moment, one, I never expect anybody to do anything like that ever. You'll have to, though? No, I won't. No, Birdman. Incorrect, because each Lehman Russ is a different unit. That's why you can have 3 Terminator squads and 3 Terminator assault squads, because they are different units. I'm pretty sure that's the case. If I go into their rules, it will say that they have different... Oh, I even have YouTube... I even have it's low. Let me check that for you. Downloads. I will check this out, but I'm pretty sure I'm right here. I should really save this. I should really save it. Hello, how you doing? So, save that. Yeah, like, you can have 3 Lehman Russ battle tanks, 3 Lehman Russ demolishers, 3 Lehman Russ executors, because they have, in their name... If we go Lehman Russ, there you go, Tank Commander is there. What? There are 7 variants. There is one for every main turret. Because here we have Lehman Russ Battle Tank. And we scroll down, then there is Lehman Russ Demolisher, because they all have different rules, Birdman. Each one has a different ability, which means they have to have different data cards. Like the Battle Tank has Armored Spearhead, the Demolisher has Linebreaker, the Vanquisher has Tank Killer, the Punisher has Mow Down the Enemy, the Executioner has Gung Ho something, the Lehman Russ Exterminator has Withering Hail, and Urban Warfare. They all have different keywords as well. Yeah, they do. They all have different keywords. So, Eradicator, Exterminator, they all have different different keywords. Which is interesting. So you could indeed have an army that is nothing but Lehman Russes. And you could even take 2 of the same tank, but specialize them differently dependent upon what sponsons they're given. No. Why would I take a Baneblade Deus? It's not a Lehman Russ. It'd be a really easy army to carry the data cards for. I'd only need like 5. Because it's a big tank. Yeah, it is a big tank. You're very right. But it's also massively expensive. And it's 480 points. Do you know what I could take for 480 points? I could take 3 Hellhounds and have... I could take 4 Hellhounds for 20 more points. For 20 more points, I could take 4 Hellhounds. I'm talking about Imperial Guard tanks. Bork? Bork indeed. There is Bork. Let me redeem Bork. There we go. Bork! I mean, you're welcome to try and persuade me, but I think the furthest I might go is Hellhound. But it's probably just going to be all Lehman Russ. Also, I could just spray paint them Leadbelcher and I'm halfway to painting them. If I have them be like the in the same legion as the Inquisitorial Henchmen I have, which are basically people serving their time by serving in the guard. 10,000 points of Bane Blades. Well, no, considering that the people I play with only really play at 2,000, I don't think... I can't afford that, and I certainly can't store that. So, I think I'll pass on that. But yeah, this is just like a very far away sort of consideration. It's alright. Laughs are appreciated. I mean, I will say one thing though. If they ever release a plastic Warhound Titan, I'd want one of those. Not even kidding, I'd want one. I'd use it. 100% I'd use it. And it would be silly. But hey, Dwarf! We managed not to have anyone die. For a long time. Like, you're all just digging. You're all digging out new areas, finding gold, finding riches, becoming experienced. You're a proficient miner. You're a talented miner. Like, we're finding goodies. We're digging for treasure. And we also smoothed out a lot of this area. Need more? We could do with a few more, but we're waiting for people to turn up. We're also waiting for us to finish working on hundreds of bone crowns and claystone doors and claystone blocks. And gold. Once we get 3 more people, we can have even more people doing mining. And then we can, you know, start dangerously exploring down here, where there's still gems that are on fire. Still! Those gems are still aflame, I might add. They are still burning. Hello, Crow, how you doing? But yeah, I shouldn't even be talking about collecting a new army, because I've not even finished painting the second army. I've absolutely finished painting the first army. I just have, like, extra things to paint. I'm doing fine, Crow. But the second one, I have, like, 10 models out of, like, 50 painted. At some point, I'll get people mining this area again. We can get all of the, like, easy-to-get ones here, like these ones, and these ones here. Be very easy to just mine out. Just get the easy gems. I don't want to send people through while there's still the choking hazard of the smoke. That really annoys people. Also a black cap there. Just there. And all of these horrible creatures. They're all here as well. So many of them made of fire. So many made of fire. Like, more fire than I could possibly imagine. Metal note. Paint the skull on that power fist white. Haven't done that yet. Should do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice... Also, I have turned on the heating begrudgingly. It has been starting to get really cold, so this room is toasty warm now. Toasty warm. I like a toasty warm room. We will be successful. Yes, we will. An artisan, their materials and the tools to shape them. What's your favorite 40k melee weapon? Definitely, gun. I quite like gun, because it's a melee weapon that you can use at range. That is my favourite one. Gun. But, in all seriousness, it would be lightning claws. Because lightning claws are cool. Oh, hang on. What is Harvey trying to access? Hang on. What is Harvey... Ah, I know what Harvey's trying to access. Harvey is probably trying to... Where is Harvey trying to access? What does Harvey have? An iron goblet. Store it in a bin. Where can't you access? Hang on. I think I know where you can't access. Here. You can't access here. Is it the expanded storage? Let's find out. Yes. It was the expanded storage. It's still a pile of ashes. Yeah, I know. I know you are. We're just waiting for all these to burn out after however long. Like, seriously. There's a lot of burning going on. A lot of burning. And we're just doing a lot of crafting and a lot of organizing of things. And we have so much food. We have so much food. Look at all this food. Look at all this meat. Look at all these traps. Finish the copper cages. Very fancy. Oh yes, we're also draining out all the water as well. We're just draining it out. So that we can get rid of it. So then we can build a bridge here and seal this area off. Also, Queen has ended a mandate. Hopefully there won't be any mandates for... bunch of dogs here, by the way. There won't be any mandates set up for when we have the elves turn up. Also, this is just... No wonder people get horrendously desensitized really quickly to the sight of, like, bodies, because look at all this stuff. There's just bones everywhere. Bones everywhere. Yeah, and the rat people keep coming. They keep thinking that this is a good idea. They keep deciding that we should definitely attack in this direction. They absolutely shouldn't. It's a really bad plan. Also, this is completely full. We should actually expand this. Oh! 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 The weaponsmith has become possessed. Oh! That's very interesting. Because that tells me that we're in for some interesting times with a legendary weapon. No. They'll make a weapon. A spoon is not classed as a weapon. I hope it's a sword. Because artifact swords and artifact weapons are really, really powerful. And if they make it out of adamantine, that is a relic the likes of which will never... Like, that would be truly fantastic. Truly sensational. Also, we should totally smooth this area. We've not smoothed this area for some reason, or engraved it. We should do that. It could be out of plywood, but it would still be really good. Like, that's the thing. It would still be a incredibly effective weapon. It would still be incredibly effective. Also, we are going to expand this storage somewhat. Is that at 1? It's at 4. No, do this at 1. Hello there, Ziggy Zav. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Also, please engrave all this. Please engrave all that. Please engrave all of this. And... might as well engrave all this too. And all of this. Ah, the good old magma forge still gets used. This needs smoothing. Here, at least. This also needs smoothing. Just smooth all of this. You smooth all of this, and dig that out. There we go. So, you have claimed, not surprisingly, a magma forge. Yeah, that's fine. So they've claimed a magma forge. Oh, they picked an adamantine wafer. Oh, this is really good. We're going to get an adamantine artifact weapon. We're going to get an adamantine artifact weapon. This thing is going to be worth a fortune. This thing is going to be worth a literal fortune. It's going to be extremely valuable. I still don't think the fire demon is actually weak to the weapon. And if we fail... No, it cannot be a dinner plate. Because there are only so many different weapon types. I think there are only so many weapon types out there. There are so many weapon types. We would need someone to forge an adamantine dwarf if we're going to fight the fire demon. That is true, you'd need an adamantine dwarf. We do not have access to an adamantine dwarf, I'm afraid. This is not a thing we have. We really need them to just finish making all of their stuff, like all of these blocks, and... they've nearly smelted all this gold ore, by the way. How about a dwarf encased in adamantine? I don't think they'd be a dwarf for very long, if that was the case. I feel like eventually they would become this thing called a corpse. Also, we should get rid of all of these cloth things, because we are not making anything out of cloth right now. So we'll just cancel all of them. But yeah, that was my silly idea for a guard army. But first, before I can even think about doing anything like that, we have other things in the throne wish list that need to be rid of. As in, emptied. Look how happy they are. Pray? Well, don't worry, you get your opportunity to pray soon enough. See, we have a throne wish list. There's not a lot in it. There goes all the water, by the way. Oh! Door place there. Is that smoothed? It's not smoothed. Kinda needs to be smoothed. But we can, I think, place a claystone door there for now. And we can place one there, and we can place one there. And we can place one here, and we can place one there. We can also start putting statues down over time. I think we have some more statues. No, we actually have no statues. Milk quartz! That's good, because milk quartz means gems. Gems are amazing. We want gems. Like, gems are just good news. So, by the way, is this gold. Gold is also good news. We want to mine all the gold. We are just finding equipment mismatch. Oh. Interesting. Oh, red spinal. Which you found there. Well, that also just gets mined. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy just sitting here and settling in for a claystone block. Okay. Settling in for a relaxing time. There are many squares. Oh, this is being mined out already. That's encouraging. So much. That's a lot of lava. Oh yeah, this is our just random bit of lava that we found on the first layer that powers our forges. Somewhere in that is Mad Steve. I suppose you could say that with Mad Steve dying there, every single thing that is made in this fortress has a bit of Mad Steve in it. There's a bit of Mad Steve in everything that gets made. Look how quickly this, by the way, is being engraved. A lot of stuff being made here. Interesting point, we could actually just work on, like... How many blocks do we have of claystone?
Mayhem! Yippee!
And then there is Gnosis gifting a sub to Havoc. 13th sub you've gifted. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. That really, truly is kind. Do that. That. I know this gives them more to do, but it'll look nice. Is the thing. It'll look nice. It'll make the place look a little more like a fortress. Also, you don't need to do that one. Well, and then we just put some doors there. And we can absolutely just mine that so that that's visible, and then we can just put some walls here. Actually, no, just put some walls here, truthfully. Put some walls here. There we go. Display board slowly coming close to finishing. Marvellous. Always good to hear. And then we can put some doors here. So look, soon this bit will just look more like part of the fortress. Like this part, and... Oh yeah, that bit is indeed sealed off, as I recall. I mean, if that part's sealed off, we could put a statue there. We don't have a statue, but we could put one there. All this, by the way, just to make our fortress look a little neater, a little tidier. That's all it's there for, just to make things look neater. It's just what we do. Did I engrave that? Did I engrave that? That needs to be smooth. Oh, it is spring! It is spring, so the elves will be turning up. I have no doubt they'll bring fantastic treasures and riches, the likes of which we have never seen. Maybe they'll even bring some unicorns. If they bring unicorns, by the way, I'm making a dedicated unicorn pasture. Yeah, if they bring unicorns, I'm making a dedicated unicorn pasture. And we will get those unicorns. They will be the greatest unicorns, but we have had no luck with unicorns. They just don't want to bring unicorns. It's a shame, but It is what it is. It is what it is. We also want some more people to turn up. Ooh, we're finding all kinds of gems. We're finding loads of gems. Instructions unclear. Brought you to... I mean, if the game will let us... Oh, that's why that's not being done. It's being done at 4 priority. Well, let's do this at 1 priority, shall we? See if they'll do it now. They probably won't. Yeah, that's all slowly being engraved, which is very nice. That's all at 1 priority. That's all at 1. Okay, so that's good. So now we can go... Put another wall here. And get some doors. Here. And here. And here. And here. There we go. Excellent. Also, if you would, please smooth these out as well. We'd really appreciate all that being smoothed. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in this fortress. There are 2 unhappy people now. Teddy Bear is back to being unhappy. Please. I just want you to not be unhappy, good sir. We've done really well recently in not having people get unhappy. I just want people to be happy, okay? I just want people to be happy. So we just bring our weapon thing... We could just bring our armor over, though. We have tons of... If we just bring our weapon and armor boxes to be elves, that will probably satisfy them. A duck has been found dead? Why is this duck dead? Who killed this duck? Old age? Maybe. I mean, they were a duck. I don't think there's a crime going about ducks, no. Why is this duck dead? Yeah, it's true. Why is this duck dead? Who killed this duck? Oh no. There's a cave crocodile. It's doing bad stuff. Oh dear. The mint oils are available. Kill the cave crocodile. Do it now. Because, you've got to run. You've got to run. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Run. You're not winning this. Okay, you're not bleeding anymore. The cave crocodile is vomiting. They have punched out all of its teeth. And now they are running away. Oh dear, you got really badly hurt there. The good news is you're not dead. The better news... No. We punched the cave crocodile. No. Don't go this way. Wait, are you one of my extremely experienced people? It's just vomiting everywhere. Oh, here comes Barry. It's come to kill the crocodile. And the crocodile's dead. Alright. How badly injured are you? You're probably very badly injured. Which never bodes well. Our population hasn't gone down, so you're not dead. Nothing a little traction bench can't fix. Well, fortunately, we happen to have some traction benches. Can of course. No, okay, there he is. He's going into here. He is asleep. He has wounds. We don't know what they are yet. Too bad Dr. Hammy prescribes fire. Speaking of Hammy, no, this is Duckman. Alright, what's the prognosis? The prognosis is... Ooh. Okay, you got really, really badly hurt, but... none of that seems... Okay, the right hand one is bad. But I think you'll be alright. You can give him 2 traction benches. Might need more than 2. Oh my, might need more than 2. I mean, a lot of traction benches needed for this one. Also, how is our little, look at that! Out of nowhere, we now have a corridor. I just made a corridor. An extremely grand-looking corridor, I might add. Okay, we need to smooth that out. Detail all these up. And do that. And we could also put a couple of doors here. Why not? Door here. And door here. Okay, are you still making that amazing item? You've got an adamantine wafer, a claystone block, a rough black zircon, a tetrahedrite, a hematite, and a rough green tourmaline. Too angry to 1. Someone healed. That's probably the pump operator. He's just angry instead of extremely enraged. Oh, where is Avos' basement stirs? I cannot give in to sadness. Alright, so this person you're looking for probably doesn't live in this fortress. Yet your husband does not live in this fortress. I am separated from Dummad Flash Figure. I cannot give in to... So you moved here, brought nobody with you, and you are upset that you cannot be with your family. I feel like the problem here is that you didn't bring your family with you. Perhaps if you brought your family with you, things would have gone a bit better. But what do I know? Would you bring your family to this death fortress? Where this fortress is not a death fortress. Honestly, how can this fortress be a death fortress? It's a wonderful place. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's been going for like 10 years in the middle of the desert. Honestly, I'm surprised only the people that have died have died. Like, this being the only people that have perished? Wonderfully full of death. Hello, Hella Victus. How you doing? Actually, there's not been a massive amount of death. But welcome. Glad to have you here. Is someone actually making statues these days? Probably all the claystone and stuff that we're telling people to make instead. I'm surprised that only the people who've died have died. Yup. I mean, this is true, Alias. No death? Lame. I mean, you might be treating someone hammy right now. This guy? No, that's Duckman. This guy is, He needs a lot of treatment. But a lot of stuff's being suited, so, you know, things need dressing, but we have tons and tons of soap and cloth and other things. Did Duckman kill the duck? Probably not. Oh, is that Hammy? Hammy is dressing a wound. I finished some work. That was satisfying. See? They dressed a wound. And there you go. You gotta store an item in a bin. Oh, they have begun their mysterious construction. They keep muttering. Ugzolrithlut. This is going to be a thing. We don't know what this thing is going to be, but it's going to be a thing. Okay, I'd like you to stop digging this way, please, and instead just conventionally dig, like, to here. Hammy did not prescribe fire. They did not. They did not prescribe fire. It's almost like Hammy is still alive and is still just treating people as a doctor. The elven diplomat has arrived, but not the elven caravan. Huh. The elven caravan has arrived. Right. Spoke too soon there. We want weapons bins. I mean, that bin looks pretty good. That bin looks pretty good. Honestly, that'll probably do. Maybe an armor bin? Or 2? Or 3? Hey, yeah, that'll be fine. Because Hammy hasn't earned enough money to remove the pacifist trade. This is true. They haven't. It's too busy treating people for injuries. Like this guy. Who's, you know, just needs some dressing. There's Kikoskia dressing a wound. I was near to my own door. It's interesting. Interested near his own fine door. Oh, fascinating. Okay, we have elves. We should probably save because the elves are here. Just in case the elves get really mad because a camel decides to attack them. This could happen. Also, my phone provider really wants me to take up some weird contract things so I can get a free tablet I don't want. Like, come on, you could totally get this! And I'm like, I mean, I could. Why would I want to? But I could. Wow, nice door. I mean, I made it! Apparently, we made the door. Or it's the door to our own room. I mean, Kikoskia has some pretty sweet quarters. Kikoskia has some of the best quarters in the place. Full of green glass. I mean, it's not as fancy as the literal king and queen. I did some nice work there. I'm very humble. Ah, here are the elves. I know we will discuss the specifics. 7 trees, we can abide by this. Let us work towards mutual cooperation. And again, continue being friends with the elves. Because why wouldn't we continue to be friends with the elves? This seems like a good idea. So, we must chop down 6 trees. Really quickly. Just chop down 6 trees. We chop down that tree, this tree, that tree, that tree. So that's 4 trees, 5 trees. We need 1 more tree. That tree. That'll be 6 trees. Also, a war dog is fighting a camel. I think the war dog is very dead. Very, very dead. I'll double check. Our treaty is... We have an alliance with the elves. 7. And we're at peace with a lot of other people. We are apparently at peace with the rodents. I don't think we're at peace with the rodents. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think we're at peace with the rodents. I think they might be extremely mad with us. All the time. No one is at peace with the ratmen. No, look, the ratmen have only ever greeted us with death. Alright? That is the only thing they have ever brought to the table is death. Also, there's a lot of bones here. It's a good thing that we're making tons of bone crowns. We're actually almost out of bone crowns, so we should probably get another order for bone crowns. I mean, we should probably just make another 300 bone crowns. I mean, if they keep bringing us spears, we might as well also use all of their bodies to make crowns. So that we can then trade with them. Like people, trade them crowns. Because, Hammy, look at all of the bodies. The massive amounts of bodies that from all the things that have tried to enter into our fortress and died. A lot of things have tried to enter our fortress, and they all died. Neonautilus, weaponsmith, has created Ugzolrithlet, an adamantine battle axe. It is worth 141,500. This is an adamantine battle axe. All craft strip is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with emerald cut black zircons, oval rock salt cabochons, and cushion claystone cabochons, and it's circled with bands of cushion hematite cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of tetrahedrite and green tourmaline. On the item is an image of Strifeful Woman, the Puzzling Urge, the steel shield in adamantine. On the item is an image of Strifeful Woman, the Puzzling Urge, the steel shield in claystone. We got an axe. Is there anyone really, really skilled with axes? Is there anyone really skilled with axes? How do I check if someone's really skilled with axes? Minus points for no... Otterman gave a picture of a shield. 2 pictures of the same shield on an axe, actually. What? Check how many accidents they've had. Oh, dear. I'm trying to think. Like, how do we check if someone's really good with axes? Is there a way to look? I don't know. I think someone's really good with axes. You're a swords dwarf. For now, I feel like we should put this. For now, I think we should put this in our stockpile. I think this is a good idea for now to put this away, just in case of emergencies. While we're thinking about what to do with it, we need to keep it safe. Because this is absolutely something that people would steal. I'm not even kidding. This is something people would steal. Someone would come along and go, I claim this. It's like, no, you really don't. Should indicate their proficiency with various weapons. That is an interesting idea. Let's have a look at that. So, not swords dwarf, not swords dwarf, not swords dwarf. Oh, no, that just indicates if they're a swords dwarf. I need to make an axe squad. For now, though, let's put it away. I know it seems counterintuitive to put the axe away, but it's probably the smartest thing to do with it right now. Yeah, somewhere a necromancer is already scheming how to steal that axe. You're not wrong. They're really scheming how to steal that axe. They knew it existed, and now they want it. They want the thing. Are you done with unloading? I think you are done with unloading. And all of the things are here. So we just need to wait for that axe to be placed in here. Oh, apparently that will also be there. There are 2 items on display on that one. No, don't put that one there. Put it here. No, Ganfash is apparently on that. What about this one? By the way, that took so long to load that the program didn't like what was going on there. Weapon... Put it there instead. My bad. Put it there. Okay. Are we here yet? No, you are. Trading at the depot. Or at least you're going to. It'll take you a while to get there, I think. Ah. The buzzard died, I think, of old age. Alas. Alright, let's trade. What did you bring? You brought a couple of pan pipes. We like pan pipes. You brought a white stork, a mountain goat, absolutely no unicorns. You did bring barrels, though. And actually, I kind of want every single barrel you have brought. You brought no... I want the bird. That's about all I want here. I don't want any of this. I want your capes, though. And your cloaks and your shirts. And your sandals, your socks. Your hoods. Gloves. Mittens. Nope. Leaves, though. Loincloths. Skirts. Long skirts. That's... Wow, you really didn't bring very much this year, did you? Aha, you really didn't bring very much. Well, I suppose I can just trade you some of my copper stuff and my iron things. Guess I can just trade you some of these. No, we're not killing them. That's silly. What's that doing here? We could probably easily, with just armor, get what we need. Yep. Didn't even need to give them weapons. You know what? We like you so much. Have these as a gift. We cannot give you those as a gift. Why can't I give you those as a gift? Okay, I'll give you this as a gift. You are too kind. Excellent. So, that's it. That's the trade. Really didn't take that long. Really doesn't with the elves sometimes. But, there we go. It just means we get to focus on more important stuff, like everything else. There we go, done! Don't want any more of your stuff. We are slowly using some of these resources, though. We are making a lot of barrels. That's because we're storing a lot of food. There's also just clothing that's been left here. So many bits of clothing. Made 50 totems. I think we could probably make a couple more totems. Just saying. A few more totems goes a long, long way to dealing with all those rat corpses that we've got. I mean, I'm not saying that we should dispose of all the rat... I'm saying we should dispose of all the rat corpses. We absolutely should dispose of every single rat corpse. Like, we should. Just all the rat corpses. They should all just go. How are we doing on weapons? I need some good mechanisms here. That's a pretty good mechanism. But I got those. And a rubbish steel spear there. Oh boy, that steel spear is rubbish. They can be turned to funny puppets. Meh. I'm just happy that we've managed to sort out all this stuff. Like, we have a nice, secure fortress. We've still got gems that are on fire. Still got gems that are on fire. How long are you going to be on fire for? Come on, stop being on fire, okay? Stop being on fire. Like, I really don't want you to be on fire anymore. On fire for, yes! Like, that is how long it's on fire for. Just always. It's never not going to be burning. Today is the day that fire. Just that fire. No, don't set fire to more gems. Also, haha, that moment when suddenly all of the subscriptions that came in like a big sub detonation are gone, and your sub count just goes
Mayhem! Yippee!
sobbing like giving gold to dwarves. Yeah, it kinda is, Mindstorm. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Diamonds apparently take around a year. Well, we're not going to be doing anything there for about a year. Oh, is that the Action 52 train? It was. It has choo-chooed to its conclusion. All those subs be gone. But that is okay. I'll just have to start setting even more goals to get towards more sub-things. Cunning. Cunning I be like the fox. We just make more goals. I don't know what those will be, but I could totally make them. Also, we can get rid of, like, most of these. Even artifacts made out of flammable material will burn forever. Fortunately, nothing artifact-wise has gone on fire yet. Also, here's the Keshem Buck Rampage corner. It was meant to be a memorial to Notta. Looks like a cat has adopted Crow of Creus. Does lava count as fire? Probably. Probably. In this world, you absolutely could not have thrown the One Ring into Mount Doom. Wouldn't have... Ah, I think I know where that dog is. I think I know where that dog is. And there's Demon Dragon, who's still, you know, doing work. They just love doing stuff. Are you, by the way, still in there? No, you're fine. There's Duckman just doing nothing. Still alive! Yep, still going. Oh, there's a lot of miasma. Oh, they are all not happy about the miasma. That is all from the dead. No, you're still alive. The dead buzzard, I think. A giant mole is fighting. No, the giant mole is very, very, very dead. That is how effective all of our stuff is, by the way. That is just how effective it all is. We can really just start putting every single spear that we get, by the way, into more traps. We have 1, 2, 3. So really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 6 levels of traps. Really, I don't think we need more than 6 levels of traps. Like, I think 6 levels is more than enough. That being said, we could put more traps here to get it to, like, 8 levels of traps. 80. How much iron do we have right now? If I tell them to make iron spears, and I tell them to make about, I don't know, 200 iron spears, we could get a long way to filling out this whole area with nothing but spears. Don't we get free spears? Yeah, we do. But why not bolster it by just having, you know, more spears? Why not just work to make it better? Can't hurt. I am indeed increasing my sphere of influence. Ha! That's the joke. Spears of influence. Get it? Because he's funny. It's a good one. That is a very good one. So, are we now actually starting to smooth things? We're really not starting to smooth things. Hang on. I think I know why we're not smoothing things. Because I've not switched it to everyone does this. When I made Teddy do that, he was the only one that was set to doing it. Now everyone can do it. which means these should start being done. Yes, that was the problem. That was the problem. I set it so that it was a...
Mayhem! Yippee!
Dad, are we pyromaniacs? Oh, that's... Yes, we are, son. That's awful. Thank you very much, though. 13 months with Prime Gaming. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which means you have a Prime sub that you can spend on anyone you like. You can even spend it on me! Give me Jeff Bezos' money. I'll use it well. I'll certainly try to. That was the problem. Look! Look, they're all working on it now. They're all doing stuff. And all it took was me realizing I goofed. Look, they're just blitzing through this now. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Ooh, you're banning certain things. That's fine. We're not trading anything that you care about. So you can engrave those now. You can do that now. Oh, look at all of this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is that rough? No, it's just shell cabin floor. Well, you can smooth that as well. Look at it. Look at them. Look at them go. The Gorlak is not fighting. They are just not fighting. I know it says they're fighting, but let's be realistic here. They are absolutely not fighting. That is not a thing that is going on here. It's not a thing that's going on. Look at that smooth corridor. All of it's about to be engraved. All of it. All of this is going to be engraved. And it's going to be fantastic. It's just beautiful, all this just being worked on. It keeps everyone busy. It makes lots of people happy because they all get to work. And actually, I'm just going to dig this out, honestly, because I want that to be there. Look at it. It's all wonderful. Now you can just engrave all of this. It's so smooth. You could just skid along. Look at all that, just also smoothed. This has not been smoothed yet. I should probably get some of this smoothed. Also, look at all of this that we can smooth eventually. What, I've been kidding. Look at it all. We can smooth all of this. All of it. They are absolutely working their hardest here. We got migrants! How many? Did we get 3? Or did we only get 2? We got new people! How many people? What are you doing? New arrivals. We have a surgeon and a wood burner. The surgeon is adequate. Are you married to each other? Nope. We got 2 people. Well, congratulations, newcomers. You are... One of these is more valuable than the other. Yeah, I feel like the wood burner might become a miner. That is Vukar. Hello, Vukar. Congratulations. You're a miner. The surgeon, however, can absolutely stay as a surgeon. Now, as far as names go, we need to see if we have any names that are pickable. We do! We actually have a name for a pickable person. You are Captain? Oh, no, sir. I need to make sure I don't have a capital A there. Oh, I am totally messing up here. There we go. There we go. And the other person. Do we have a name for you? We do! Apparently Mindstorm needs a name. Well, there we go. One of you immediately has to pick up a tool and start working. Also, do we have, like, full squads? Full squad, full squad, full enough, decent, you two, and you four that are never actually going to take up any archery. So there you go. You two have indeed joined the army of dwarves. Taking bets on the life expectancy of Mindstorm. I think Mindstorm has an absolutely fantastic future ahead of them. I don't know what you're talking about. I think they are going to have a wonderful time being an amazing dwarf, the likes of which the world has never seen for many an age. The future is in a pile of... No! They're going to be fine, honestly. Just so much doubt, everyone. So much doubt. Can't believe you would doubt. If they were a miner, well, they are now. They recently got promoted to being a miner. Also, look at how much cooler everything looks now. Everything just looks so much smoother and more awesome. Do we have doors? We do, in fact, have 2 doors. There we are. 2 doors there. Promoted. It gives them something to do. How's all this doing? We're still at 2. We're still at 2 on that. Blissful, sleeping in a bedroom like a personal palace. And meanwhile, this gander is just, yeah, I'm going to check out this place. I own this temple now. It is mine. My temple. Technically, we could do stuff with this only being at 2 water, but I don't want to do stuff with it being at 2 water because it'll just spill dirt everywhere, and we don't want dirt. How, by the way, is that creature? Is it, in fact, still really mad? I mean, it's still alive. Water literally does nothing. Petition to rename that temple Duck Temple. No. I'm not calling it Duck Temple. Oh, do you know what we're going to make? Gonna make some copper toys. Because why not? Let's make some copper toys. Give the children stuff to play with. Like this one, playing with a claystone toy boat. All that so-called knowledge doesn't mean a thing, says the... Ooh, you're actually close, Cape Sword, to becoming a peasant. As a note, we kind of need to seal that up as well. Yeah, let's seal up the Volto treasure. Didn't seal the vault. That was kind of foolish. There's our 200th dwarf! Tiny Train just gave birth to a child. And we don't have a name for this child. Lolor! 200th dwarf! Back to 200. It's been a while since we've been at 200. Oh! Gnosis wants to name the dwarf. Okay, Gnosis, what we going for? What's the name? This is gonna be a good one, I know. It's gonna be a really good one. Yeah, it's a pretty good name. There we go. So we're not going to get any more migrants now. Not until a dwarf dies. We can, however, have more dwarfs due to births. You can get up to 210 dwarfs thanks to births. Oh, this, by the way, all smoothed out. Look at that. All of it smooth. So we'll start engraving. Because why not? Engrave it all. Gonna give our engravers a lot of stuff to be doing. A lot of stuff. However, they like being busy. They genuinely like being busy. We should probably smooth this out too. Oh no, that's fine. We don't need to smooth any of that out. Our tiny little farm. That barely has anything planted, I'll have you at. No. It's like nothing planted. We're really not planting very many things. We generally rely on exports, I've noticed. Or imports. Also, managing to catch up on all of this, so I actually don't think we need to have the order for barrels all the time now. There's a lot of barrels here. Okay, you don't need to make any more barrels for a while. Think we're good on the barrel front. Cancel smooth floor. Seeking infant. Where did your child go? Why are you there? Okay. So, you're just there. You're just walking around the fortress by yourself. Oh no, wait, you are now here. Okay, good. You got picked up. That is reassuring. That is very reassuring that you got picked up. So now, we should start making statues. So that we can start placing these statues. No one is yet making statues. You know, we need to just make some statues. I will actually just say, make, like, 50 rock statues. We don't need any more claystone blocks. We don't need any more claystone doors. Just start making statues. This is important. Just start making those statues as quickly as you can. Also, this is pretty full. And not all of it's engraved. We should probably think about engraving some of it. But definitely not all of it, because Yeah, we're about to make this bigger. We're about to make this quite a bit bigger. I'm not going through any... No, I'm not going through anything super amazing. Oh, these aren't actually... Oh. Okay, you didn't actually... Smooth... rather engrave that. Interesting. Any of this need engraving? No. Okay, that's fine. A Gorlak has perished, by the way. Just in case you, wanted to know, another Gorlak has fallen. They do that. This is still not draining very quickly. Maybe mine out that corner so it's even. Eh. 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 Of the workshops. Okay. Okay. You've convinced me. I will in fact do that. I will do it. Wasn't originally going to do it, but now I'm doing it. So, how is all this? That's fine. This is nearly fine. That is being constructed. And there we go. Look at this fancy stuff. These are only because the exposed aquifer cavern wall. I suspect if you wall it up, that should dry it out. I don't want to dry it out permanently. I just want it to slowly drain. I think it will eventually permanently drain. Because it is slowly draining, as you can see here. Like 2 and 1. See? It is draining. It's just taking a very, very long time. The agreement to establish the Guild of Palaces has been... Oh! Whoops. Was I meant to be building that? I should probably build that. I should probably build it anyway. Even though I didn't manage it. Oh no! James Pond, no! You're in dire combat! Quick! You can only fight things underwater! No. Stop fighting him. Stop. You could get hurt. Apparently not, though. Apparently you are destroying it. He felt insulted dwelling upon an agreement to construct the guild hall, the guild palaces being abandoned. Oh dear. Some people might get a bit mad about that. Yeah, there might be some unhappy people for a little bit because of that. The good news is that guy is really dead. Is James Bond secretly invincible? Maybe. Maybe they used that cheat to become invincible. That could very well be a thing they did. So let's just make the Guild of Palaces' place now. I apologize that I didn't make it happen, but I'm going to make it happen now. He survived through the... He did! Those penguin bars are delicious. I've not had a penguin bar for ages. Not had a penguin bar for a very long time. I still have all this chocolate I need to eat. And YOLO is absolutely slaughtering it. Yep, that is a very, very, very dead... What weapon do you have? Yep, it's a very dead one of them.
Mayhem! Yippee!
And then there is Tafufa with 45 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. It truly is kind. So you are an adept miner. You're getting better at that. You're getting much better at that. Okay, so I bet we're making some statues right now. Oh yeah, rock statues are being made. Yeah, I feel like this is... I don't know how... Like, the fact that it got to this point implies that it is in fact draining. Hello, Hammy. I could get a bridge. Yeah, there's water in this location. That's the problem. I can't build a bridge until there's water. There's no water there. This is a problem. Trying to manage this stupid work stuff. Well, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. We should absolutely get a couple more craft shops. Well. And then they can all just get on with doing what they do. With everything being engraved and everything being super fancy and probably some horrible monster that gets into the... Oh, that is a thought. What if we get attacked by some... What if we get attacked by a dragon? Like, that can happen. We can get attacked by a dragon. So you know, I am not looking forward to that prospect. Getting attacked by a dragon is what is commonly described as not good. Not fantastic. Could not recommend being attacked by a dragon. Rarely ends well. Yeah, I hope it gets better soon, Hammy. Really do. It's fine. Do that there. Do that there. So much for playing Dwarf Fortress. Thanks to this, I've now bought and found my favourite game. That is no problem at all, Techno Sarah. This is one of the things that I'm really happy about whenever I hear that a game I've been playing through like a stream or a Let's Play is something that people end up liking, and it ends up being a game that becomes a favourite of theirs. Like, that is exactly one of the things that I make my content for, so that people can find games they really enjoy. And it's very clear you found a game you really enjoy, and that's awesome. You got me into King of Dragon Pass. I did get you into King of Dragon Pass. That is very true. I did get you into that game. More earrings. Okay. Really should get commission on the number of games I bought. I mean, you are all the ones that make that possible. You're the ones that make it possible. You're the ones that... Oh dear. So, Remember when I said you get that massive, like, sub hit? Like, and subs go down because all the stuff... It just happened again. Oh, it's not as big as the first one in this stream, but, whew, just happened again. Yay!
Mayhem! Yippee!
And there's Steelbrain subbing 4 years now, Steelbrain. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Quack indeed, Birdman. Quack. And Demon Dragon redeemed the Avatar tax there. The Avatar is greatly appreciative of your generosity. And he'll use those sesame seeds well. So does that mean No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean it's cancelled. We reached that goal. Like, we reached the goal. It's not a conditional goal that... Going forward, however, there might be more conditional goals. Like, if we reach a certain point, we do things. But, no, that was if we hit that once, we do thing. And we've hit it once, so we're doing the thing. I'm not going back on my word. Next week, we're starting Action 52, and I expect everyone there. To enjoy Action 52. What day? It'll be Wednesdays. It'll take the slot that Bolt Gun had. Where there was Bolt Gun, there will be Action 52. Also, is this still draining? Yeah, it's at 2 and 3. I wonder if the problem is that it's just draining very, very slowly. Because it is draining. It is draining. I really do wonder, though, if it's draining fast. You'll be there for the later half of Action 52? That's fine. That is fine. I just need to, especially if I'm getting into this whole getting a house sort of thing, I need to do some things with content and the like, especially streams that pushes forward the sub thing. Like, keeps it at a dependable level, if that makes sense. And one of those things is indeed, like, objectives and things that spur engagement and everything else. Trying to buy a property. The keyword here is trying. Because, you still gotta go through the process of the dwarf when it counts. Yes, enjoy Action 52. That's like enjoying being... I mean, it's not that bad. Like, Action 52 is not that bad. Also, we need to make sure everything here is nice and engraved. See? More little things that need engraved. Yeah, we reached that goal, so now Action 52. 'Tis a thing. We will be doing it. So I need to start placing down statues, because we have statues now. See? We have statues. Like... These aren't the best statues, but they are indeed statues. I did tell people to put statues down, and we're getting statues. Gotta stay hungry. I mean, I like food. Food's good. I would say, if given the option, I'd like to eat food. I like eating. I like having, like, one of the things that will be important is making sure that I can sort of rely on what income I have. Because, oh boy! Mortgages. Mortgages are a thing. They exist. Oh yeah. This is where I was going to build all my guild places, except I didn't build any of them. Because I'm a fool. Alright, let's get some doors here. Claystone doors are fine. Let's get some tables here. Claystone tables. Let's get some chairs. Bet they're claystone chairs. Actually, no, there are not many claystone chairs here, but there is that. And that. And that. We'll get a few of these in a moment. We will make this into the guild place anyway of this guild. A guild hall for... Nope. Nope. Does the Guild of Palaces already have a thing? That's the Kobold Guild. The Guild of Boars. The Doctrine of Sanctuary. The Blameless Hall. The Crested Guild. I do wonder if they already have one. Company of Grottos. The Pink Fellowship. The Leafy Guild. Oh! They want more! Okay, that makes sense. They want theirs to be bigger. I mean, we can make it bigger. We can make it bigger. Like, if they want it bigger, we can do that. I completely misinterpreted it. We just needed to make this place more expensive, because I think it was one of the earlier guilds. We can make it bigger. They won't be happy about it. There are now 3 people that are a bit meh. But, you know. These things get overlooked. They get overlooked. They get missed. And that's just a part of what it is to run Dwarf Fortress fortresses. Sometimes you're oopsie. And you forget that you promised to build a thing. And then they never forgive you, and it's the start of the end. Trust me, that can be the start of the end. It can absolutely be the start of the end. You gotta, by the way, also, folks, put some thought into, after Action 52, what you want to be the next thing that follows afterwards. I'd like you to continue constructing the Gabbro throne, please. We might as well just have this on standby. Just in case. Oh! Whoops. Oops, forgot about the fact that they were, masterworks. Oops. Sorry. I am the best at this. See, there's another thing. You can just slowly start the end of everything. The caveats to FIFA is that it would have to be something I'd really want to play, and I don't really see that I'd want to play that. There are lots of games I want to play but are never going to get round to. By the way, we have another baby. The saddest duck just gave birth to a boy. So we have another baby. We need a name for this baby. Mad Steve! Alright, go for it. What is the name of the baby? I'll probably, like, get some feelers out there at some point to figure out what kind of things people want to see. And what kind of things from that list I'd want to play. Good name there, Mad. Good name. As it has to be something I want to play. These camels, by the way, just hanging around forever. You struck coal? Huh. Neat. Oh yeah, we have a lot of... Oh yeah, we have a lot of stuff to smooth out here. Oh yeah. And a lot of stuff to engrave. This is why I know this isn't going to be the worst thing ever that those things got destroyed, because they will absolutely make more things. They will absolutely get happier. Like, I need to think about the kind of stuff that I do, and the sort of things that people would want to see me play. And it's a difficult thing to... Like, I have a list of things. Quite handily, when we did the thing of what game to do, and there was Arcanum that ended up winning, I still have that list. So, that is still an option. There's so much engraving going on, by the way. You don't want to believe how much engraving's going on. There is so much. Also, we need to pick this and make it bigger. How much bigger? Yeah, that big. Okay. You are doing battle, and you have seriously injured that. Yep, not that difficult for you to defeat it. It's like going, oh, I'm knackered, hopeless after suffering a major injury. It's hopeless. How can we cope? You can't. You just cannot cope. Put some claystone doors here. Make this place really fancy. Also, we keep melting objects. Like, we're always getting new stuff, always melting new things. Always making little bits of headway. Getting one step closer to completing our next task. And then there's another task that comes up. And these are still on fire. These are very much still on fire. It's like, hi, I heard I'm still on fire. Yes. yes, you are still on fire. And there are so many bad things down here, by the way. Not even kidding about how many bad things are down here. There are bad things here too. Like, that could just have something awful in it. In fact, let's actually start filling in some of these holes. Like diorite and that and this. Just to start filling in holes. Just gotta make sure we don't have those problems. So we're up to 201 dwarfs now. 201. It's fancy. We should also probably prevent this from being... Plasma collection machine go burr. It go burr. Better you than me there, I'm afraid. I could not stomach that. I would not do well. I find channeling into these dubious spots safer. At least the lava doesn't go up. That is true. That is true. But monsters can indeed go. I should really start doing that. I should really start trying to channel into these rather than just digging into them. We should also expand the size of this to make it a little bigger. How much bigger? That much. Oh, and also that as well. And that. And that. And that. It's a good start. That is massive, colossal cavern just full of things. Also, absolutely do all of that and then start engraving all of this and just make this into an extension of this. So we want to make this bigger. It is now that. So now it's worth 9,100. Hey Kiko, why are the two dwarfs angry? Honestly, I don't know. It's probably something I did. Let's actually go to blocks and do that. Oh no, let's do that. No, let's cancel those ones. Smooth this out. Was it lava instant? No, they're probably just upset about certain things. This one is just mad about things, but not stressed. And this one is stressed, because I don't know why. They're just a bit angry. They want to acquire something. There are countless objects that you could acquire, sir. Like, countless objects. It's currently being prohibited. Quivers, earrings, scepters. We could just make some rings. Could just make some rings. So you're actually a little low there, you can see, on wood. We don't have a max amount of wood. This, however, has a lot less 3s than it used to have. It now mostly is 2s. Soon it will be 1s. And then eventually it will be none. Eventually. I'm going to make a little meeting area here. This man is a stealth C victory in FTL. The game said it was a fire beam I was using. But I think the crew were just focusing their frustration into an anger beam.
Mayhem.
Yeah, I could see that. And there's Doe subscribing with 42 months. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. That really is kind. Like, that truly is kind. 200 iron spears have just been made. Right. Let's get to work, shall we? 200 iron spears. I've got a couple of mechanisms here. We'll put some discs here and the iron spears. Just start putting them in. Yeah, we made 200 iron spears because we want to, like, clear out all these traps. That's steel... Oh, no, that's steel spears. Don't do it with steel spears. So cancel that. Hang on. Do it with iron spears. Start again. These iron spears. There we go. So what I want to do is basically make 8 deep. That is what I want to do. I want to make it 8 deep. Do we have our axe squad yet? No. We don't have many things. I've been focusing on sorting out various bits of, really, like, chores. A lot of stuff in Dwarf Fortress is chores. Like, this is a thing you've got to sort out, and this is a thing you've got to sort out. Also, we have some masterwork spears here. Masterwork spears. Like, basically, if we make these 8 deep, there is no way at all, that any invasion of rat people will succeed in getting through. Like, there is no way it can happen. I mean, there is, but it won't happen. We might actually not have enough spears, by the way. We might not have enough spears. You don't have to, by the way, fill these traps up completely. You can just put, like, a couple of spears in there. You can put 1 spear in, and the game will be happy. But there is 8 more spear traps. Now, we need to fill in more of these. We need to make this 8 deep. And we don't actually have enough spears. Can you believe we don't have enough spears? We need more spears. Why only iron spears? Iron spears are a lot easier for us to get a hold of because it doesn't require us to use coal. So that's why I used iron spears. Like, iron spears are just easier to do stuff with. You can just smelt iron using our magma furnaces, our magma smelters. We can just do iron. Also, we are really doing poorly at making good gears. We're going to have to make some more gears, I think. Which is fine, because we need a lot more spears. I say, how many iron bars do we have now? Iron bars, 119. I say we get another 100 spears. I say we make another 100 iron spears. And we make another 30 rock mechanisms. That'll bankrupt us on our iron, but we have loads of iron deposits. Like, we have, like, horn silver, silver nuggets, galena. We have so much iron. There's some native silver. Oh, just native silver? Absolutely mind that. More native silver. Ooh, gotta watch out there, though. But yeah, here's some hematite. We could just say, mine some hematite. Like, there is so much hematite and everything everywhere. We could just find more. Hematite. We have a lot of access to all kinds of stuff. I mean, eventually we might run out of iron. In which case we just start, you know, mining this tetrahedrite to give us more iron. Because there's a lot of iron pretty much everywhere. Like all this, just... all this stuff here, just mine it all out. Just go here, just Get that, and just go kapow. Just mine all of this. As long as you mine around that, we'll be fine. Hey Cav, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're making spears. This probably doesn't surprise you, but we're making spears. That happened, by the way, Cav. We no longer are drowning in subs. But we have all the people we have here. And I'm happy for that. Also, loads of stuff here that I'm just finding that we should just mine. Look at all of this! Look at all this tetrahedrite. Just tetrahedrite everywhere. There's even tetrahedrite here. And here. And here, and here. Just so much tetrahedrite. More there. Gems here I forgot about. Welcome back, Birdman. Magnetite here. We can mine that magnetite because that just leads to... Look at all this! It's all these bits here like tetrahedrite and everything else. It's all there. And there's all of this here that we can also just mine. Like, so many things here that we can just mine. Like, we're not going to run out of resources for a very long while. And everybody's getting busy here. Look at everybody just getting busy. Everyone's getting busy. We are, again, Cav, still not having people die. No one is dying yet. This is still a fantastic achievement. We have had no deaths. We've actually gained dwarfs. We have gained dwarf. We are surplus in dwarf. And we've got super busy just smoothing everything and making all of our fortress look great. We made a masterpiece adamantine axe. We also need to start placing more statues down. Because we need more statues. People like statues. That's a lot of shale statues. Let's start placing them. Why not? Might as well. That's what these statues are for, to be appreciated. Or walked past, or some of them could be of Keshem Buck Rampage. Some of them. Some of them will absolutely be about Keshem Buck Rampage. Just you what? That one's about Keshem Buck Rampage. Guarantee that to you. That's Keshem. Right there. Being Keshem. We are running out of statues, but that is alright. Because we can put statues here and here and here. That is another Keshem Buck Rampage statue. It's another one. All things should be Keshem Buck Rampage. Smelt native gold ore. Need gold nuggets. No, we have 500 of those. Pretty sure you can smelt some gold nuggets. Also, here's some just gems that we completely didn't notice. Just gems. Look at all this magnetite here. There's just so many. Native platinum. Gotta mine that out. Buck Rampage's love. The unthinkable poison terrors have arrived. As they do. As you would, just arrive and be the unthinkable poison terrors. You want to bet they're going to want to move in. They're like, can we just entertain full time? They sound friendly. They probably are. They're probably really friendly. The kind of people you definitely want around. Platinum? Yeah, we've got a fair bit of platinum. We've not been doing very much with it. Because we've not needed to. We're just hoarding wealth. When this fortress inevitably falls, which honestly it might not, but if it inevitably falls, that is how it would fall. Just someone would find all of our riches. You know what else we haven't had happen today? And this is absolutely a touch wood. Let's hope this actually doesn't happen. No forgotten beasts. This is to test whether the game has voice recognition, and will now throw a forgotten beast at me because I said there were no forgotten beasts. See? It's not happening. We're not having a forgotten beast show up. It's not occurring. We have more rock statues, by the way. How is the water? See, there's barely any threes. It's mostly twos. It will eventually disappear. That water will go. Then we can build a little bridge there, and then we can do stuff with that. Okay, so if we've made this bigger, we can also just absolutely do that and that. And this should probably satisfy them. Oh, nearly. Have 50,000. To be honest, I'm just glad that we haven't had a forgotten beast yet that is, we haven't had a thing that's a forgotten beast just being made of steel. We've been very lucky in having no forgotten beasts made of steel. We have been very lucky that there are no forgotten beasts made of steel. It will happen one day, and when it does, I will be the saddest Kiko. Because we'll have to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with that. I'd need adamantine to even make a dent in that. Only one beast caused major problems, and that was on a different timeline. That's true. It wasn't a different timeline. A forgotten beast appeared and is composed of Kitty, Bewitched, Trollish, Tick. I mean, we would just have to retire the fortress if that happened. I'm sorry, but it'd be over. It would be 100% over if she appeared. He's like, Mrow, you really think you can do something against me? You're doomed. And we would very much be doomed. Like, there's nothing we'd be able to do against her. One does not simply oppose Kitty. That does not happen. You don't win in that fight. It is not a scuffle that you emerge unscathed from. By the way, here is your periodic reminder that 3DO at one point tried to make a Counter-Strike-esque Might and Magic game. It was awful. I bought it for a pittance from a store, not realizing it was that, and tried to play it single player. Didn't really work single player, not surprisingly. I know, right? Shocking. You may also not be surprised to discover that the servers for that game probably aren't up anymore. Considering the fact that 3DO are a company that is long, long, long defunct. Oh boy. Long defunct. Let us not forget the review I left of Might and Magic 10. Never forget the review I left for Might and Magic 10. Might and Magic 10 was amazing. What do you mean? I don't think you were watching me play the same game. Gonna be honest, don't think you were watching the same game that I was playing. Just gonna throw that out there. It was amazing at being miserable. Hey Cavs, you remember when we figured out how to solve that graphical issue and it was basically to use something that was like altering the code of the game? And the developers went, yeah, sure, use that. That looks fine. Just do that one. Also, that's a duck. Yeah, it forcibly enabled Vulkan. I believe it was. It forcibly enabled the Vulkan mode. I think that's what it did. So my stomach just gurgled something fierce there. I'm glad you enjoyed watching it, because I did not enjoy playing it. That was a miserable experience. It could have been so good. It could have been such a good game, is the problem for me. It could have been very enjoyable, but instead it was just misery. Might and Magic 6, it's a good one. I like Might and Magic 7 more. But they're both good. Might and Magic 7 was really good. So were Might and Magic 4 and 5, though. World of Zine was very much the epitome of the older style of Might and Magic game. That was where that style hit its zenith. Eight's weird. 8's very rough around the edges when it really shouldn't be. Like, 8 looks worse than 7 in some regards. Like, 8 looks worse than 7 and it really shouldn't. But it does. Gotta expand this, by the way. Nearly done making this larger. Why am I making this larger? Because I can. And I should. The fun part, by the way, did from about 8 and all that. It's quite amusing. Almost every single Might and Magic game has a group that is revolved around an animal sound. That's why one of the games had like the Priests of Mu, and there's the Temple of Ba, and there's the Eek. Or the Squeak. It's like, oh, you didn't mean them. Oh, sorry, my bad. Also, apologies there for the minor burp there. Have I not engraved any of this, by the way? Oh! So, Engraver people, this is absolutely your time to shine because, yeah, engrave all the things. There are two types of people in the fortress that are rarely unhappy. One of them is your miners. The other are the engravers. Because once the engravers get good at things, they make
Mayhem.
literal
Yippee!
legions of artifact, or rather, fantastically carved things. Loving your content, man? Thank you, Vespius there. For 12 months, that's a year of subscriptions. That is ever so kind of you, thank you. What I meant is gaining power in silly ways, other than dragons. Yeah, they were never exceptionally balanced games. No, they were never exceptionally balanced games. By design, really. Like, you reach a tipping point in the game and it's like, yep, you are now ridiculous. Fun fact, generally the miners... Okay, so you made 300 bone crowns. We still have bones. I'm not even kidding. Make more bone crowns. Like, make 200 more bone crowns, because we have so many bones. Look at all these bones. They can all be turned into... Yeah. You can do stuff with all this. Ah. What is Edna doing? That is a good point. What is Edna doing? What does Edna have? Yeah, Edna has another task. That's okay. Uh-oh! Do you see that about giant rock men? You know, yeah, you know what? Preemptively, I'm going to assign everyone to there. Why? Because we just saw combat with rodent people. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sem was definitely a refinement. I wish the dungeons of Sem were a bit bigger. That's true. Yeah, 6 had the problem of having ridiculous amounts of enemies in every dungeon. Rodent people don't exist. So, about that rodent people don't exist part. This is really going to test, by the way, the traps. Yeah, this is also going to mean that we don't have... that some of the traps we're setting up are going to fail. But it's alright, because there is no way that these rat people are actually going to get into our fortress. They're making their way to the fortress, but there is literally no way they are getting into it. Like, they're not getting into the fortress. None of them made it last time. Literally none of them. So yeah, this means some of our traps won't be, yeah. They're waiting for construction. This is fine. Yeah, there's a lot of rat people coming. You're like, I'm leaving now. I'm going to leave through these caves. This is a great idea. This is a terrible idea. Do not do this. Maybe they just want to ask for candy. It's because how... No, they want to ask for murder. There's a lot of murder that's about to happen, and it's going to be rat people. It's just going to be rat people. I might put statues of rat people here. Also, I realized there are gems here. I kind of want them. You know, here's the fun thing, Diff'em, though. You could just build 40k rat people. Just do it. Just build 40k rat people. You could have, like, Space Marines with rat heads, or you could give Skaven's guns and make them Imperial Guard, or Chaos. Just do what you want. That's the joy of it all. Okay, we're just waiting for the rat people to show up. They're gonna show up.
Yippee!
And that is TechnoSarah converting their Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. I wonder what I should put as, like, the next 300 sub, like Twitch sub thing. I wonder what I should put for it. Like, what should the next thing be?
A treasure chest.
Break your right, Kikos, irresponsibly. No!
I mean, ours.
Thank you, Diff'em. That is extremely awesome of you. Another Barbie game. I mean, oh look, it's the rat people. There they are. We found the rat people, everyone. They're here. They're coming. So yeah.
Mayhem. Yippee!
And that is Crotty Robo there gifting 3 subs. Thank you ever so much. That is so, so kind of you. By the way, one of the, like, I think like Barbie's Dream House or something is getting a Switch release. Just mentioning that it's getting a Switch release, and I have Switch streaming as a thing. So, why? Why not? So here come the rat people. What are you doing? You're just constructing a building. This is fine. Why are so many people still constructing buildings? Oh, by the way, here come more rat people. There's a lot of rat people coming. Yeah, I'm gonna suspend the construction of these right now. I'm gonna suspend them because if we don't, people are gonna die. Because, look, chasing a rat. Chasing the cat, rather. Why is it always rat people? Why not just people? I don't know. Are you panicking because rat people? I think they're panicking because rat people. Also, that rodent spear woman is fighting. About that fighting you're doing. Oh, it's dying. It very much is dying. Also, we should probably also suspend the construction of these for now. Because if we don't, people are going to try and build them, and they're just going to die trying to build them. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now we watch them try and do stuff. What are you doing? You are going to detail a wall. It would be much easier for you to do that. Look, everybody should be assigned to this. But no, you're really intent on doing that. Okay. So as we can see, why are you going this way? No, don't go that way. Also, more rat people. Just thought I'd let you know, more rat people are coming. By the way, more rat people are coming. There's a lot of rat people. Oh no, more rat people. Anyway. Oh, what are you doing? You're fighting them! Stop trying to fight the rat people! Why? All you had to do was not fight the rat people. We nearly went a whole stream without someone dying. Nearly. We almost did it. We almost did it. I don't want them to sacrifice themselves to prevent a deathless stream. That was going to happen. Whoa! TechnoSarah just donated $98.77. Where? Are you sure? Because, wow, that's a lot. That's really, really, really kind of you. Thank you. That's really kind. That's more than 3. That's a lot more than 3. That's a lot of stuff. Wow, thank you. That is exceptionally kind. No. Just go back into the place, please. What currency that was? Oh no, but that is ridiculously kind of you. Thank you. Rest assured, it will go to something really, really good. I will put it to something that I will get a lot of enjoyment out of. Also, there are only 3 invaders left. There are only 3. Thank you. And Diffam there with 5 subs as well. Uh-oh. We're getting to the end of the stream and people are starting to do silly. Thank you, though. That is exceptionally kind of you. Time to break the Kiko. I mean, it looks like it is. It's always time. Apparently it is. You're all so wonderful. You know that, right? You really, really know that, right? Make earrings. Are we not making those earrings? Bonk the Kiko Pinata. That is apparently something that is happening. So, we nearly did it. We nearly managed to go a whole stream without someone perishing. But now there are only 2 invaders. One of them is walking over to these traps because apparently they just want to perish here for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. And now they are extremely dead. And now there is one more. There is one more invader. They are here. And I don't know what they're doing. They're chasing a cat. You know what? There's a way to deal with this, and it's just to tell you to kill that. Now, we can deal with all this. We did so well. We nearly did it well. I can never predict, by the way, folks, when you guys are going to try and break me. I could never anticipate a TechnoSarah there, or Diffam, or any of you. You're all crazy, and you're all wonderful. You're all the reason I can do what I do. Like, being serious there. I could not do what I do without you. It would be impossible for me to do what I do without you. At least they all have something to do here. We only approve responsible breaking here. No, responsible breaking means you do not spend bills for the purposes of breaking. That is true. Never put yourself in that situation for the purposes of breaking me. Always only ever use money that you can afford to spend. Only ever money you can afford to spend. Only ever disposable income. Where is this final invader? Where are they? What are they doing? They are all the way over here. Okay, at this point we need to deal with the stock. We need to go into the shields. We need to do all that, do the bronze ones. Do those ones. Now we need to go to the spears, melt down all the silver spears, and all the other spears. We get to keep those because we're going to use them. Because at this point we might as well just unsuspend building all these traps. Just a mason just deciding that they wanted to charge forward. I don't know why. But that's exactly what they did. Now, we can set up a few more traps, probably. Yeah, some of these mechanisms are pretty good. Let's use these bismuth bronze spears. These copper spears. These copper spears and this spiked bronze ball. That's a really good mechanism. We'll use the bronze spears here. Any good ones here? Yep, that's a good one. More bronze spears and steel spears. And then another good mechanism there. Use a few of these spears and that spear because it's not very good. And more iron spears. And then this mechanism, that, and more iron spears. And this mechanism. Any more mechanisms that are good? That's a good mechanism. More iron spears. You know what? We're going to make this one deeper. Because why not go for absolute overkill here? Why not just go for absolute overkill? These don't even need to be good mechanisms, because by this point, it's not likely that they're going to get to this bit. But if they do, we might as well use these spears. Might as well. This will keep our people busy for a while. But this wasn't without consequence. This was not without loss. We also have a few good ones here. This was not without loss. We lost a dwarf to this. That makes me a bit sad. Makes me very sad, actually. But yeah, I don't think beyond this point... Oh, no. I don't think beyond this point we need to make any more traps here. We could start making traps, however, in the other... To be fair, we don't need to make traps there. Because we never... Monsters never go down there. They never do. So, couple more iron spears. Just thrown in for good measure. 20 more iron spears. I'm going to use all of these mechanisms. Just going to use all of them. Maybe we'll make like one more little area with a few more traps. We have 3 mechanisms. Well, what we do is we go to the top here and we put these mechanisms here. We put these mechanisms here. Where are my iron spears? There they are. Last one. And tell them to stop making iron spears. Because we don't need any more iron spears. Think we're good on iron spears. So there we go. Also, no one assigned to this, please. Don't need it anymore. Oh dear, all these traps failing. Hang on, are all these traps I just told to be built failing? Oh! They're all failing, aren't they? Because I'm a fool. Yep. Oh, they are, because I did a silly. I did a big old silly, but that's okay, because we can rebuild these. Because we have enough spears that we can rebuild these. Hang on, I need to cancel that one. I think I used some of my iron spears there. I just goofed. Oh, to be fair, I don't think all of my steel spears can be grabbed anyway right now.
Ooh, a pouch of
Did I come back mid-Kiko break? You came back during a Kiko break? Yes, Alias. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Thank you. That really is kind. There has been some Kiko breakage. Yes, there has. There absolutely has, Alias. I hope you are doing well. Oh, there's a lot of these that are... Okay, what we do is we get all these spears. Hang on, we forbid all of these. We let time pass. Then we unforbid all of these. And then we start building these traps again. Yeah, it's a bit silly. But now we have all these items here. We have all these other spears. I should have concentrated on this better, but that's all right. We can do this all again. We can do it all again. And all of this, folks, because someone decided to charge headlong into trouble and get themselves, unfortunately, killed. Anyone else seen the irony of using the rat? I mean, the irony is palpable, Alias. It is absolutely palpable. These are not actually, mostly these are not rat spears, actually. Quite a lot of these spears are spears we've made recently, Alias. Because I just wanted to absolutely secure my stronghold against rat people. Which didn't help the one person that decided they would go out and fight rat people. It was not a smart idea of theirs. It really wasn't a smart idea of theirs, but they did it. They went, this is a great idea. It was not a great idea. It really wasn't. Not a smart plan. But there we go. We were at 201 dwarfs a little while ago. We were at 201. We are now at 200. Because one dwarf perished. Also, there's still this invader, this one rodent spear person. This one rodent spear person. Hey, Crow of Creus has another cat. They're like, oh well, I can totally... disdains fairness. I can totally deal with this situation. I don't like your odds. I'm just gonna say that now. I do not like your odds. Also, we're gonna find you. And we're gonna have these ones also go after you. Hi. Yeah, also kill this. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That is a bad idea. Don't do that order. So one of the... Oh! Yeah, if one rat person decides to go against all of this, I don't like their chances. Where are the spear dwarfs, by the way, in all this? Oh, I could totally just send you lot. Hang on. Trumpets of Sadness. Go take care of this rat person. Now. That being said, there's a very good chance that they're going to get there first. There are a lot of people here. Cleaning. It's getting closer. This is really not a good idea of yours. Because here comes one of our dwarfs. Oh, they're in a fight. There's an axe. And... yeah. Dead. One person got injured. Alcohol got injured. But yep, someone had an axe. That brings us to summer, by the way. They got an injury in, but we can deal with an injury. Pardon me. This is why alcohol and combat don't mix. Get it? Cause, ha? It's the name? Next time, though, we'll absolutely be able to sort out a, trade with the humans. Maybe they'll bring unicorns. They won't bring unicorns. They'll bring trap components, though. We really want to deal with trap components. Also, I see some of these traps are no longer being built. So I kind of want to build these traps, if that is alright. Oh wow, some of these traps really aren't being built. Look, let's just start building some of these traps, okay? Yeah, they gave up on some of these traps really quickly when combat happened. Maybe one day unicorns will happen. It's not this day, though. It's not this day. But maybe one day. That attack, by the way, completely scuppered my efforts to build these traps. It completely scuppered it, because people panicked naturally and ran around and dropped what they were doing. So, yep, back to waiting for people to sort out their stuff. We'll get these traps sorted. We'll finish the trap corridor soon. We will. Could someone please come and get alcohol? Don't take that out of context. Drink in moderation. Okay, can someone please come and help? They're just lying there. They've suffered a major injury. They're lonely after being away from their family. Okay, you're being picked up. Good. Good. Who picked you up? Kazaneki did. Excellent. Will someone get the alcohol? Don't take that out of context. Yep. And it was taken out of context. Why wouldn't it be taken out of context? Okay. More spears are now becoming available. Which is nice, because some of these things are now being, you know, put back into the pool, as it were. That's a really good mechanism. The internet is going up. Okay, we're nearly at the point where all the traps are back. Nearly. Like, I think we can still finish this off. Use these bronze spears, these copper spears, this bismuth bronze spear, and these iron spears. And then, finally, get this mechanism. We have 5 iron spears, and we can use some swords. Just use these swords. There we go! That'll finally solve all of that. Oh yeah, I also wanted to do that too, didn't I? Yeah, we should resume construction of these as quickly as possible. Yep. You ain't got a bit. No! I mean, if you were planning on getting one anyway, fair enough. So I'm just going to use swords now to fill all these up. I'm just going to use swords. Oh, 3 iron spears there. Not steel short swords. Let's just use our iron short swords. We only have a couple of these. Like, literal hundreds. So it'll be fine. It will be fine. Iron swords. Actually, yeah, just do that. It's a lot faster to just do that, Kiko. So, mechanisms. Yep, it's a good one. And this. And 3 spears. And a bunch of swords. And then finally, this one here. And a bunch of swords. There we go. Finally, the traps are all sorted. Finally. We did it, folks. We sorted the thing. Also, how is this injured person? Are they horrendously injured? Wolfhead is apparently also injured. Your health is... Oh, that's a tiny injury. You'll be fine. What about you? You are probably going to need a crutch. But you'll live. You'll live. That's the important thing. You will survive. And with that, we're finally going to have this pretty much trapped up to the gills. Until we make more traps. To be honest, we could absolutely just fill all this up. Like another 2 rows of traps here. Did the crocodile victims survive? Yes, actually, they did. They did survive. So we only lost 1 person today. We only lost 1 person. Which is a shame, but We have fully fortified out all of our traps. Those gems might no longer be on fire. And next time, we'll try and be a little more careful about dealing with awfulness. And I will try and be more thorough in thanking you all for being here, because you're all absolutely amazing and fantastic and brilliant and wonderful, and I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you, because you truly are the heart and soul of my community. You really, really are. You make all what I do possible with your generosity and your kindness and your ridiculous kindness that you've shown today. Like, that was absurdly kind of all of you, and especially the people who gave loads of subs and Techno Sarah as well with that absurd generosity. Thank you, really, it is very humbling that you're all so wonderful. And there are a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. Starting off with my website, Kikoskia.com, where you can check out my schedule. You can read the threndy.com, and you can find links on where you can buy my book and hope. Then there is my Discord, where you can join a large and thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of emotes based on Let's Plays and streams past and present, and if you link your Twitch and Discord together, and you're sub to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, which is fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? There's my Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's nothing Let's Play or stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes you typically do not see, including but not limited to all the editing, compression, and test streams and test recordings that makes everything that I do a reality. And in these trying times, especially considering the fact that I'm looking to get a property, I rely on the people that pledge to me to make what I do possible. I literally couldn't do this without you. And so those that do pledge to me, you not only get a different coloured name on Discord, and my deep and genuinely sincere thanks, because you make the job possible. You also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs when the opportunity arises. After Tiberian Sun, by the way, that's going to be starting as a regular occurrence on Patreon. There will be a slot dedicated to doing a Patreon-voted playthrough on YouTube. No problem, Deus. There's also the YouTube channel itself, where you can check out all my content. I've been doing this for nearly 16 years now. So old. And I've got over 10,000 videos, including all of my Twitch VODs there. All of them. And if you sub to me there, you get me one step close to 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Every 5k interval up to 100k, starting at 60k, we'll do a playthrough of a game the community votes for. At 100k, I'll do a replay of Terror for the Deep and a replay Tomb of Wisdom Warriors 2 Iron Sword. At 1 million, I'll do those eyelash tutorials that people keep asking for. And because we got to that 300 Twitch sub point goal, we will do next Wednesday, starting next Wednesday, we'll play both Action 52 games, starting with the Mega Drive one and then moving on to the original NES one. And after that, we'll do a playthrough of a game the community votes for, which I'll have to set up at some point that vote. Also, there is my Twitter, and also my Mastodon, and my Instagram, and Discord community, and my YouTube community thing, and also that place where the sky is blue. You know the place. There you can get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. Then, there is my Throne wishlist, where you can pledge towards getting me things that bring me little bits of joy. And you could also suggest things if there isn't anything there that takes your fancy that you think I'd like. There's also me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic and amazing and brilliant and wonderful, and I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You really are the heart and soul of my community. You are all just completely amazing, and genuinely, I'm just so stunned about how much you all support me and how amazing and wonderful you are, and it just humbles me that you like all the stuff that I do. I mean, I just bumble through video games, and yet you get entertainment out of it. You get entertainment out of me not knowing how games work, and yet somehow I win. I still remember going through those caves in Space Quest 2, by the way, trying to find the cave octopus, and inadvertently stumbling across the exit, entirely by accident. Had to go back to perish in that one. But seriously, you're the reason I can do what I do. I'm ever so thankful that you make it possible, and with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this for many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all ever so much. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. We got plenty of entertainment for watching you suffer Might and Magic 10. Yay! Yay! The next stream is tomorrow, 2 PM BST, Animal Crossing New Horizons. The final Animal Crossing stream before Halloween, because there will be an evening stream of that on Tuesday. Not an afternoon one, it'll be evening, because spoopy. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. No problem, Alias. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too.